time for the main events.
Go Hawks. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. My Super Bowl champs hat finally came in. I was very happy with it. I'm afraid to get it dirty because it's all white, but I'll probably just use it for this channel, so enjoy. Anyway, with that being said, the SmackDown Hotel once again has a great source of information, and they just made a list talking about every superstar that's missing from 2K26. Now that we have the full roster list via 2K, the official list has been revealed, and they also have every superstar that's been removed. So let's go look at this list and discuss. So here is the list of every removed superstar from WWE 2K26. Shoutouts again to the SmackDown Hotel for having it all in one place. We got Akam, Andrade, Ashante The Adonis, Baron Corbin, Blair Davenport. That's gonna suck. I really like using your music for like background noise and just for some of my wrestlers, so that's gonna be a bummer. Braun Strowman, Boo. I thought for sure he'd be in the game because he has that cooking show that's associated with WWE. I'm not exactly sure why they would remove him. That's very odd to me because he's still in good standing with the company. Maybe it just wasn't in his contract and maybe they had to shuffle things around because I think they have a certain amount of people they can put in the game where they would have to remove them. So that's a huge bummer for me. I really liked Braun Strowman, especially when he was doing his monster gimmick. I thought it was really cool and funny at the same time because he's like, "I'm not finished with you," like his whole thing with Roman Reigns and everything, where he's throwing him through the ambulance, and it's classic. And then ripping the chairs off of the Titantron, Kane did that. Kane ripped the chairs off the Titantron, buried him with the chairs, and he gets up. And Kane's looking at him like, "What?" That was classic. Anyway, I missed that. Anyway, Carlito, mismanaged big time ever since he came back. Carmella, that's shocking because her husband still works there. Cedric Alexander, Cora Jade, Dakota Kai, Duke Hudson, Eddie Thorpe, Elektra Lopez, Gigi Dolan, Giovanni Vinci, Indy Hartwell, that's a bummer. Isla Dawn. They were so high on Isla Dawn. It blows my mind they let her go and now she's out of the game. Jakara Jackson, Joe Kofi, Carl Anderson, Karrion Kross. That's a huge bummer because they had one of the most badass entrances. I'm sure it'll still be in there, but it'll probably be called something else, like Neil or something. I'm guaranteed it'll be in there, and it'll be black and white. And yeah, Katana Chance, Kane Carter, Luke Gallows. I have a feeling they'll be back eventually because they come and go. I feel like they'll be back in the next game because they'll probably come back, which is hilarious to me because I think they've been added and removed every other year. Correct me in the comments down below, but that's what it feels like. Mark Kofi, Oro Mensa, Paul Ellering, Rizar, Scarlett, another huge bummer. Talk about have a wrestle. She knows how to wrestle. I don't know why they didn't have a wrestle at all. Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, Sonya Deville, Tamina. That's a bummer. Tegan Knox, Valhalla. Whatever happened to her? She totally just disappeared. The last time I saw her was when Truth stole her spot in the Women's Royal Rumble. I think that was it last year? And I haven't seen her since. WWE must really, they did her dirty, I think, because the Rumble's already a crapshoot because there's just so much stuff going on, and the only time you really get a shine is when you come down to the ring. I mean, she had a memorable moment with R-Truth, but she didn't even get to be in the match. That, to me, that's a huge bummer. So hopefully she gets to come back and do a different gimmick. Maybe she's done. I don't know. But since she's not in the game, that would make a lot of sense. Wesley, Wolfgang, and then remove the Legends. How do you remove Bruno Sammartino? That doesn't make any sense. The longest reigning champion in history, and that's a bummer. George the Animal Steel, Harley Race, Head Shrink R Fat 2, Head Shrink R Samu, Jake the Snake Roberts got removed. That sucks. Oh, that really sucks. That stings. Jake the Snake is one of the GOATs, man. He's one of the... I had an opportunity to go to one of his seminars here in Portland, Oregon. This was a long time ago. The dude, he's so cool. He's the most laid-back guy. he messing with him. Oh, there was this quick little side note. So he asked for a volunteer to get in the ring with him because he wanted to show him this move that works every time and nobody and nobody will ever counter ever. And the biggest guy came in. It might have been Hammerstone, because this is how long ago this was. Anyway, they get in the ring, and he goes, all right, get down on all fours. He goes, okay. So he gets down on all fours, like a cat position. And then he goes like this with his fingers, and he shoves it up his ass. And the guy jumped like 2-3 feet in the air and rolled out of the ring. He goes, see, I told you, it works every time. And everybody's cracking up. And the guy he's like, what the hell, man? Oh, it was hilarious. He liked messing with people, at least during that thing. But yeah, great guy, really funny. It was so cool. He didn't bring any snakes with him, though. I want to say this was back in probably 2013, 2014. It was a long time ago. Man, it feels like yesterday. Anyway, and then Peter Maivia, Ricky Steamboat. That sucks. That really sucks. And then these ones are fantastic because I don't want these, other than Shaq. The fact that Shaq's not going to be in it's going to suck. But Jalen Brunson, KSI, Shaquille O'Neal, that sucks because Shaq was actually done stuff in wrestling. And then Tyrese Halliburton. So they're getting rid of basketball stars. They're probably going to pull this type of crap again this year. I'm very curious what Battle Pass is going to be dedicated to non-wrestlers. Maybe they learned their lesson and they won't do that, but I'm trying to think, well, who will it be? It might be Jelly Roll, which I'm okay with Jelly Roll because he did a match. He actually wrestled and he did a good job. I'm okay with having Jelly Roll there. What I don't want or I'm not okay with is when they have people who haven't done anything in wrestling. If they're going to have a celebrity season pass, give me Jelly Roll, give me Johnny Knoxville, give me other people give me other celebrities that have done stuff in wrestling, like not Booker T, Mr. T, stuff like that. Zeus, give me Zeus back because they removed Zeus a couple years ago. Stuff like that, stuff from the Hollywood movies. That would be super cool, or just celebrities that have done something with wrestling. To me, that makes a lot of sense. Heck, give me Mickey Rourke as the wrestler. That would be awesome. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. They could have the movie season pass or whatever, or the movie battle pass season, whatever the heck that's called now. The ringside pass. It's all confusing. I always get the ringside pass with the season pass and the ringside report all mixed up. So that's really good news. I'm glad they're gone, except for Shaq. I'm a big fan of Shaq. That's gonna suck. And it says current WWE superstars that didn't make the WWE 2K26 roster yet. Some of these might be in, like, I want to say a ringside pass down the line. Who knows? Because there's a lot of content they have planned. Anyway, it says main roster superstars missing: Matt Cardona, Royce Keys, Brie Bella, Bravo, Rayo. Brie Bella's going to be hard because she literally just came back, like a month ago? That was at the last pay-per-view. NXT superstars missing: Adriana Rizzo, Ariana Grace, Dark State, Cutler James, Dion Lennox, Osiris Griffin. That's funny. My name was Clint Griffin in wrestling. Saquon Sugars, Jasper Troy, Cale Dixon, Kendall Gray, Laney Reed, Luca Crucifino. Probably butchered that. Malik Blade. That's a cool name. Nico Vance, OTM, Bronco Nima, Lucian Price, Shiloh Hill, Tyreek Igwe. I definitely butchered that one. Tyson DuPont, Uriah Connors, Vanity Project, Brad Baylor, Jackson Drake, Ricky Smokes instead of Ricky Saints. Although Ricky Saints is in the game. So is there another guy called Ricky Smokes? Okay. I don't watch NXT. I see highlights of it, but I don't watch it religiously. Usually I'm busy making content or working with someone else or just playing games. I always forget about NXT. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot NXT was on. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. That should be fun, unless I'm working with somebody, because there might be a collaboration video being worked on tomorrow. Anyway, once again, shout outs to the SmackDown Hotel. Keep an eye out on the channel. I'm going to be doing a wish list DLC video for one of the DLCs because, well, I'm trying to do stuff that's different than the big guys right now. They're covering the game. They're giving you all the features of what's coming and stuff like that. And rather than just regurgitate the news, I'll probably put up a video of my favorite features that they've shown off. But I don't just want to sit there and repeat what all these other guys have been saying because why are you going to listen to someone else talk about what somebody else has already done? So unless you guys want that, because some of them are okay with us using their footage, some of them are kind of dicks, but for the most part, I don't think I've ever run into anybody who's been a jerk about using their footage. As long as you say where you got it from, they're usually okay. The wrestling community is a lot better than the ARC community. I have an ARC channel, and when I tried to work with other people back then, all those guys were dicks. So shout outs to the wrestling game community. They're much nicer, and they're much more willing to help each other out. It's really refreshing. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty.